Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hold on. Sorry. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so if you guys want to mute yourselves, you can. And that way we're all in the right spot, ready to go. Okay, so warming up. Let's see here. We are going to just start with some good mornings. So fingers behind your ears. I know we start with these all the time, okay, but this is just such a great way to wake up our back. So hinging at the hips, and as you're standing tall, squeeze your backside and reach those elbows out to the side. And we're gonna add a little bit more to this good morning. So we're gonna tip at the hips. Okay, we're gonna reach our arms and circle them all the way back around, lift up, and then rise. Again, good morning. So hinge, reach, circle all the way back around, and rise, just slowing it way down. Hinge, reach, circle all the way around. Let's do 2 more. Great hamstring stretch as well. And 1 more time, please. Hinge, reach, and stand nice and tall. All right, so knee lifts are next, just nice and easy knee lifts. Put your fingers behind your ears as well. Working on balance. So this is your first layer. If you want to stay here the whole time, you can. But I'm going to ask you to add a rotation. So really warming up through the spine. Okay, rotate side to side. If that bothers your shoulders, you can always just have your hands by your sides. You can swing your arms toward your knees. Good, keep going. Now to make this a little more challenging, we're just gonna take our knees wider. So knees wider, elbows still pointing out to the sides. And 1 more on each side. And done. All right, so hinging at the hips, we're gonna pretend you have weights in your hands, but you actually don't. What I want you to do is just pull your shoulder blades towards each other, lift your elbows up, squeeze, tuck in your chin, and then release. And do it again. Pull in and squeeze. We're just activating our back, and then release. Good. Do it again. Just nice, slow pace. Pausing at the top for a couple moments. And we're going to add a little bit more here. So pull those elbows up. And then I want you to go and round your back. So round your back and hang. Get a nice stretch. And then flatten it out and pull. Good. And round the back, hang. That's a very exaggerated opposing move. And we'll do 2 more. And last time right here, flat back, hold. And then just hang it out right here. While you're here, shake your head no. Shake it yes. Move it around a little bit if you need to. And then go ahead and walk your hands up and stand nice and tall. All right, up next, squats. Just easy squats. I know this warm-up seems real basic, and it is. Just going through all of our different movement patterns that we're ready to rock. I want you guys to be feeling this workout, but not being so sore that you can't do anything tomorrow. That's not the point, okay? So from the squat, we're gonna take it into a squat and then a lunge. So lunge down low, and then squat low. Just take it slow, lunge with the other leg, and squat. So you're actually not coming out of those lunges and squats into a stand, just staying with our knees bent. Good work. Keeping your knees tracking with your toes as much as possible. And we're gonna do 1 more on each side. Feels so good, and last one. And then reach it all the way up. Take a big, big stretch. All right, adding on. Both feet come together. We're gonna squat down, and we're gonna rotate to one side. You wanna hook your elbow on your knee, you can. And then reach up through the middle, and squat down, and open those arms to the other side. And reach up through the middle. Good. Making sure that you're dropping your hips, okay? Not just hipping forward, but really bending at the knees. If you need to take your feet wider, okay, you could do that as well. And you've got one more here. And release. Go ahead and round your back, tuck your chin, look at your belly button, and we're gonna get those feet moving a little bit quicker here. So we're gonna start low with a football shuffle. So roll your shoulders back, football shuffle here. We're gonna get our heart rates up. We're working on gait, locomotion here. So low feet, and then I'm gonna ask you to go to high knees. So high knees are next. Just jog in place, high knees, get them up there. And then we'll go low once again. So low, but back. If you don't want to jog the high knees, you can step the high knees. Here we go, high knees. Up, up, up. Good, pump your arms at the same time. And low. Bend the knees, get down. And up high. Good, we've got one more time through. Low, shuffle, bracing the core. And then let's get those high knees up. High knees, high knees, high knees. And take a quick breather. All right. From standing position, feet underneath the hips, we're gonna take this down, walk it out into an inchworm, and rock forward and back on your toes. Okay? Walk your hands back towards your feet. Take a deep knee bend, crouching down. Roll it on up. Let's do it again. Flat back, walk it out, and rock forward and back. And walk your hands back to your feet. Crouch down nice and low, and roll it up. Adding a little more this time. So, inchworm, hold, rock forward, rock back, and then press into a downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Rock forward, rock back, and hips high. One more time. Rock forward and back, and hips high. Hands back to your feet. Okay, we're gonna add a little more. So take it back down to that inchworm. I'm gonna give you some options if you need it, but stay here with your butt high, knees bent. We're gonna move this into a bear crawl. So you're just going 4 paces forward. So 4 paces forward and 4 paces back. Now, if you don't want to keep your knees off the ground, you have the option to crawl. Now that looks a little silly, but just working on that cross lateral movement. And again, forward and back. Good, keep going, forward and back. You want to try to move opposite hand, opposite foot. And one more time back. Good, bend both knees, crouch down low, and rise all the way back up. Okay, we've got lat pulls. So again, no weight, just activating the back. So we're gonna stand really tall. I'm gonna turn to the side for you guys. Okay, hands are shoulder distance. I want you to pull one elbow down, squeeze as you push the other one up, and then release and switch. Pull the other elbow down, hold, and reach. Good, pull. Just working that pulling motion for the back. And again, squeeze. Imagine you've got a band, you're pulling it so tight. Good job. One more time. All right, we're gonna do both arms at the same time now. So pull down and hold, and then push up. Again, pull down, hold, big quick up. Feel your back getting nice and warm. Okay, if you find that you're kind of in that forward position most of your day, this is really helping to stretch out the front of the shoulders. And one more time. Good, we're going down for push-ups. So these can be push-ups on your knees. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. We are gonna go at a slow tempo down and a quick pace back up. So hands out by shoulders. Okay, elbows don't necessarily have to be at 90. They can be at 45. And you're gonna go slow, slow, slow down, and it's a big push-up. Again, knee option right here, or even tabletop. Okay, just waking up the chest, getting that pushing motion down. And you've got 2 more. And last one here. And done. All right, stay down on the ground. If you're already down there, stay down. Okay, you're gonna walk your feet into a squat and then rise up and hands back to the ground. So we're just doing a combination move here with your squat thrust. We're obviously taking it very slow. And this is a great tempo if you need it slow. If you want to do 5 fast, let's do them right now. Just 5 fast, back, in, and up, or stay slow. And go until we're done. I've got one more and then we're gonna call it quits for our warm up. So shake it out, roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, good work. And grab a quick drink of water and we're gonna move on. Okay, so for our assessment tonight, we are going to do an EMOM, which is every minute on the minute. You're gonna see if you can complete your set number of reps within a minute and still have a little bit of rest time. We have a 3-minute EMOM. You have 2 exercise options, either jumping jacks or squat jumps. And if jumping doesn't work for you, you can just do squats in place as well. So jumping jacks here, okay, or squat jumps, or the modifier, just regular squats in place, okay? So to test out to see how many reps you are gonna do, you're gonna try to beat your own time. We're gonna time ourselves for 45 seconds and see how many we can get done working at a hard pace, high intensity, all out for 45 seconds, okay? So it's at your high intensity, not mine, not whoever else is on the screen, okay? But your own personal high intensity where you're working at not completely breathless, but getting towards that point, okay? So 45 seconds, we're gonna count our reps, and then the next minute that we do it, you're gonna try to meet or beat those reps that you counted from the first time through, okay? So choose which exercise you wanna do, and when I start the time, meet my timer, then you're gonna start counting reps. So we'll go here in just a moment. And I hate how everything has ads now. Okay, ready, set, and begin right now. So choose whichever one you want and count your reps. Come on, push it just a little bit harder. Try, now that you're not tired at all, to get as high of reps as possible. Good, you've only got 5 seconds left and then we're gonna cap it. And time is up. All right, so take a quick recovery. You're gonna do that again 2 more times through, and you've gotta meet or beat that amount of reps, okay, within your minute. So you're getting a little bit of extra time, but the thing is that you wanna have a little bit of recovery time, okay? It's not fun to do, you know, whatever, 70 jumping jacks and then have no rest time and then just keep doing them. So try to meet or beat in that time frame so that you have at least 15 seconds of recovery. We'll go 2 more times, and you can just record how many reps you get in each one. That would be awesome. Okay, ready, set, and begin. Same exercise as before. Good. I'll call out times for you here in just a moment. You're coming up on that halfway point right now. You're 30 seconds in, okay? 30 seconds until we start this all over again. As soon as you're done, recover, walk it out. Woo. Hopefully you met your reps. You have 15 minutes or 15 seconds left until we start again. So walk it out, take a quick recovery, and we go one more time in 3, 2, 1, and begin right now. Come on, go, go, go. Don't miss any seconds in this assessment. If you're doing jacks, you're landing in your heels. If you're doing squat jumps, you're dropping your backside. Come on, put a little extra speed on. This is your last one. Almost there, almost there. You're at 30 seconds right now. If you're close to meeting your reps, come on, speed up. 15 seconds left in this minute. You've got it. Come on, finish strong. You've got something to record. Go ahead and record those reps right now for all 3 rounds. In 3, 2, 1, time is up. Nice job. Okay, record. So how many you did the first time, and then how many you did each time after that? And if you caught the time and how long it took you can write that in there too. All right. The only other thing we're gonna do is a plank, okay? That's for core stability and overall strength. So we're gonna go for 1 minute, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are all gonna be able to do a 1 minute plank of some sort. I'd love it if you go on your hands and your toes. If you need to do a more modified position, that's fine too. But the idea is that if a regular plank is easy for you, if you've been doing the minute planks, then maybe you need to change it up a little bit and lift one leg off the ground and then lift the other leg off the ground and just have some sort of challenge within this minute plank. So I'm gonna set my time over here in just a moment and think about which plank you're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do one where I alternate my feet off the ground, 30 seconds for the first foot and 30 seconds for the second one. So I'll call out 30-second time frames throughout this minute. Okay, ready to go? We'll start here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So, nice solid plank, pulling the belly button in toward the spine, looking out past your fingertips. Okay, hips are pointed toward the ground. Remember, you can do that knee plank if you need to. Good job, good job. Think about your upper body form too. Okay, we're not scooping, we're not rounding, we're somewhere right in the middle. You're coming up on 30 seconds right now. So if you need to change positions, go ahead and do that to lift a leg or an arm. Remember, this assessment's not supposed to wipe you out. Okay, it's just a test only, especially if you did take 2 weeks off from weight training. Okay, it's a really great way to look at a before picture and after picture with this 7-week session. We've got 5 seconds left. And you are done. All right. So go ahead and record how you did your plank. And maybe you want to record how you felt. Like, man, I was shaking all over. Felt great. I was super strong. I could have worked harder. Okay, just make a little note there on your minute plank. And we are going to get going. Before we head into our first round of work, which is a reverse pyramid, I'm going to quickly go over our weekly focus. Okay, we are going to do, I heard back from a lot of you guys that there's a lot of you that like the add-on challenge, and I personally loved it as well. That was really a great way to just stay motivated every single day to do something. And so this session, I'm going to do a core add-on challenge for you guys. And so what that looks like is today, okay, it starts, and we're going to do plank toe taps. So here, we don't have to do them right now, but I'm just going to show you what they look like. Plank toe taps. Okay, you're tapping your toes out to the side, just like that. So you're going to do 10 on each side every single day, okay, for this week. And then next week, you're going to continue doing them, and then you're going to get another add-on exercise to go with it. So keep that in mind. We'll do them at the end together today, and then you can do them every day after that. Okay, the other focus for this week is, I know we always talk about this, food prep, food planning, and just getting that going, and maybe you already do that, but one thing that I really want to talk to you guys about is that if you don't do this, it's a really great way to work on your meal prep and food prep, is to plan it before you eat it. So sometimes in the morning I'll sit down and I'll plan out not just my dinner, but also plan out my lunches and my snacks, and I'll write it down, or I'll have a mental note of what it's going to look like, and that really keeps me in line, so I'm not just on a whim during my day and like, oh, I feel like eating this, or I feel like eating that. But it's like, oh no, I've already kind of planned this out, and I know that it fits within what I'm hoping to, my goals for the day, and that ultimately go into my goals for the week and the month. So I just want to share that with you guys. We're going to talk more about that on Wednesday, and then ultimately in the blog as well. But just a little food for thought there for our weekly focus. We're going to get going on a reverse pyramid. So what's going to happen is it's going to be a gradual descending amount of work that we're going to do. You're going to need your weights. You can do this with body weight as well if you don't want to use weights. But there will be a couple options to throw those weights in. So go ahead and grab your weights. We're going to do alternating lunges to start with. Then we'll do squats, deadlifts, skaters, and mountain climbers. We're doing some really basic boot camp exercises today and on Wednesday, just to kind of get back in the mode. If you don't want to use weights for this, no problem. But alternating lunges look like this, okay? Keeping your chest up. It's gonna be timed, so you don't have to count anymore. Okay, we're gonna do 60 seconds, and then every exercise, we're gonna decrease the amount of time that we are under load. So 60 seconds on the clock, ready, set, and begin right now. So alternating lunges. Again, if you wanna hold weights in your hands, okay, please feel free to do that. As long as your form is looking good and your knees aren't bothering you too much. Now, if there are any knee issues at all, here's your option. Your option is single leg kicks to the back, okay, to protect knees, if that feels better, okay? So just keep that in mind as we go. There's a lot of repetition in today's workout. I love training like that. 1 or 2 rounds, you don't always feel it, but by that 3rd round, man, it's biting just a little bit. Good job, good job. Knees lining up with toes every single time. You're outside, like me, on uneven ground. Getting even more of a challenge. All right, we got one more. All right, next exercise, squats. So if you have weights, put them up underneath your chin or on your shoulders, and you've got 50 seconds of squats. So these are wide, toes pointed out. Let's begin right now. Okay, drive through your heels. Think about your form right now. This is what I really want you to focus on with this reverse pyramid, is the form. So when you're squatting, your tailbone is slightly elevated, your hips are going back like you're sitting in a chair, and you're feeling a lot of pressure in your heels. Let's also check in with our neck. You know, sometimes when we squat, we can throw our head back like this. We really cause a lot of pressure on our neck. So tuck your chin in, look right out in front of you. We're only having 10 seconds more right here, so we can do this, no problem. And last one right there. All right, shake it off. You got about a 10-second recovery. Deadlifts are next. So if you have weight, you're gonna slide your hands down towards your knees and pull back up. If you don't have weight, you're gonna do a good morning, just like we did in the warm up. So either one of those options is great. 40 seconds, ready? And let's begin right here. So micro bend in your knees, flat back, lead with a nice open chest, and feel your back engage all the way up the spine as you stand tall. Good. I know some of you have a lot of flexibility. I don't really want you going much past your kneecaps. It does start to put a lot of pressure on that low back. Never a good thing. Come on, let's go 10 seconds more right here. We've got this. You've got light weights. You want to go a little faster? That's a great way to intensify. And one more time here. And done. Okay, no weights for this next one. Side skaters, everybody's favorite. So first option, no weight, or I'm sorry, no impact, just tap side to side, or get those arms going and we skate. We're going for 30 seconds. Ready, set, and begin right here. 30 seconds. Good. We don't have a ton of cardio tonight, so use these bigger movements to get the heart rate up. Good. That cross lateral movement, always good for the brain. Get your arms to move across your midline. Remember, low impact, just tapping. Really work on the reach if you're going low impact. One more on each side, and done. Okay, quick recovery. Woo! Mountain climbers, last exercise in this set. And then we've got a short recovery. Here we go. On the ground, mountain climbers, 20 seconds. Let's drive those knees in. Come on. You want to do standing mountain climbers? You also have that option. Just over halfway. Come on, pump. And 3, and 2, and 1, and done. All right, rest for just a moment. If you need a quick drink of water, go ahead and do that. You're gonna take out the mountain climbers next round. And we're gonna start with 50 seconds instead of 60. So it makes it a little bit shorter, starting from alternating lunges again, with weights if you want them. We'll go here in about 5 seconds, so ready, weights ready to go, alternating lunges, 3, 2, 1, come on, drop it down. Press your knee open as you lunge. Remember that option again, glute squeezes to modify your lunge. Woo. Now the good news is that we have a lot of lunges because we're gonna do this 5 times through. The bad news is we got a lot of lunges. Come on, you've got 15 seconds to go. Come on, you got 10 seconds. That means we at least get 2 more on each side. Finish it off. Anybody remember what's next? It's squats coming your way. Put your weights underneath your chin if you're using them. Remember, body weight's just fine. And you've got 40 seconds. Let's go right now. Toes pointed out, dropping low. Good, try to get those elbows to touch right down towards your quads. There you go. Every single time. Every time you come up, you squeeze your butt at the top. Like that big, ugly butt squeeze. Right at the top. Come on. You've got this. Over halfway. We're going to play with tempos here on the next time through. So enjoy this steady pace. Give me 10 seconds more. And then if you can think about what that next exercise is, try to jog your memory. Give you about 3 seconds to decide what it is. And time is up. It's deadlift. So roll your shoulders, feel a little pinch between your shoulder blades. And ready, set. And we start right now. Only 30 seconds. Not too bad. Pay attention to those shoulders. Are they rolling forward as you go forward? Or can you keep them down and back? Good, in that final countdown, there's only 8 seconds left. Come on, you've got this. Really pull with your hamstrings. One more time, and drop your weights. We have skaters, and then mountain climbers. No, I lied, no mountain climbers, just skaters. Ready? 20 seconds, side to side, let's go. Right now, skate. Come on. Use your arms, bend your knees. Working on that knee stability as you jump side to side. Good job, good job. Only 5 seconds to go. Woo. And time is up. All right, great recovery here. Take about 30 seconds, get a drink, and we take on that whole challenge again. This time we take out the skaters. All right, from the top, lunges, 40 seconds. Pick up your weights. Like I said, we're gonna have a little tempo change, which means you got 3, 2, 1, step it in. 3, 2, 1, step it in. So slow and steady, work on balance. Ready, set, and you're off. 3 counts down. 1 up. It's eccentric training. Take your time here. I know your legs are tired. Hey, that's all right. So we're taking a little slower, less knee bending going on. Coming up on halfway right now. Come on, can you really fire through that front heel as you drive yourself up? Remember, unload if you need to. You don't have to use weights. Final 5 seconds. Woo! And one more time. And done. All right, same pattern, same pace with the squats, okay? Under the chin, 3 counts down, 1 count up, and we're ready to rock. Go now. 3, 2, 1, drive it up. Now, Since we're spending more time under load here, on the way down, do not let your low back take the weight. Squeeze your abdominals in. Think about having high-waisted pants on. Maybe you do have high-waisted pants on. Okay, think about how that feels when they're pulling in tight, holding you together. Good job, one more time, and done. All right, same thing with the deadlift. Hold on to those weights. 3 counts down, 1 count up, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Use your hamstrings, not your low back to pull up. Engage. Only 20 seconds, guys. Good work, good work, good work. We got time for one more, and we go right back to those lunges. Now, here's what's gonna happen on these lunges. We're gonna go quick down, slow up. So, same kind of pattern, just flip it around, 30 seconds only, ready, and go. Quick down, slow back up. Quick down, slow back up. Good, notice how that front leg really has to balance as you lift your back leg off the ground. Almost there. Give me that little pause right in the bottom. And last one here, quick down, and done. Okay, right into squats. We got 20 seconds of squats. Same pattern, once you stick it in the bottom, ready, set, and go. Freeze. Drive slowly up. Come on, freeze. Yes. Chest lifted, freeze. Nice, we've got time for 3 more. Go a little wider. Get those inner thighs working. Here's your last one right here. Get down and recover. All right, for your lunges, 20 seconds. You're gonna pulse 10 on each side, and we're gonna call it good. So in 5 seconds, we go again. One leg back. Ready, set, 10-second pulse, and go. 10. On right in the middle of the range. If you don't want to pulse, you can hold a static lunge. That'd be fine too. And quickly switch. Here you go. Pulse it down. Right till the end. Come on, here's 3, and 2, and 1, and done. All right, set those weights down. Okay, first block of work done. Yes, good job. Now it gets a little more challenging. We're gonna incorporate upper body. We're gonna do a little bit more challenging movement patterns. And we're gonna start with snatches. So you need a weight. If you have a variety of weights, I would go light to moderate. I'm just gonna continue to use my 8-pound weights. It's a great weight option. So snatches, hinging at the hip. Okay, we've done these before. Hinge at the hip, draw the abdominals in. You're gonna bring your weight close to your shoulder and then press straight up. So from that front view, hinge, okay, bring it in close and then push straight up. So you're really engaging through the back of the shoulder to stabilize, okay, as your weight goes overhead. If you don't want to take your weight overhead, hinge and then just rack the weight here and hold with your elbow pointing down and your palm open. Okay, so that's your option for less shoulder intensity, okay? But no matter what, it is a hinge. It's not a squat down. See the difference? Butt up versus butt down. So you're gonna do 10 on each side, okay? 10 on each side, and then we'll move on to the next exercise, which is a renegade row. You'll be in a plank position, either on your knees or your toes, and you're gonna pull 10 on one side, and then 10 on the other. We're gonna start there, okay? And then I'll tell you the next exercise. So snatches and then renegade rows. Now, this is the one that if you wanna do 5 reps instead of 10, or maybe you wanna do 8 reps instead of 10, I'm gonna give you that option to do that, okay? So if you're, you know, took some time off or have any kind of issues with shoulders, back, upper body, take a different rep sequence, and it's totally fine with me. I'm just trying to keep us all kind of on the same pace. So snatches, ready, 10, hinging, and let's begin, okay? I want you to freeze at the top. Other arm does not help, it's out to the side. It's a quick movement up, quick up and hold. Weight stays close to the body as you hinge. As soon as you've got 10, you switch to the other arm. Be mindful that your weight is not going back behind the line of your ear. As soon as you're done with your snatches, you're in a plank position or a modified plank position or your renegade rows. You know, all one side, all the other side. Okay, so don't alternate on this one. Okay, I'm gonna do my knees. I'm gonna pull. Hips are pointed toward the ground. Get your reps in one side and then do the other side. Okay, no matter what, you're squeezing your butt so that it's not in the air. All right, as soon as you're done with those renegade rows, we're gonna take a quick stretch. Next exercise, even if you're finishing up, okay? Next exercise, you can watch while you're finishing, with or without weights, lateral lunges. So side lunge, step together, side lunge, step together, one side, and then the other side. If you wanna use weights, hold them close, add a little extra challenge that way. I'm not gonna use weights, I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna try to get 3 more rounds after this one in, okay? So here we go. Lateral lunges, 10 on each side. Here we go. Lunge, like you're sitting your butt down in a chair. Your kneecap is pointing in the same direction as your toes. Your inside leg, non-moving leg, stays straight. You're bracing your core as you go down. As soon as you're done, hit the other side. Remember, maybe you're doing 8 reps, maybe you're doing 10 reps. Doesn't matter to me. It's your best, personal best for what is gonna work for you tonight. As soon as you're done with these lateral lunges, it's push-ups, okay? Push-ups on the ground. So as soon as you're done, you've got your reps of push-ups, whatever it is. And as soon as you're done with those push-ups, you're taking a quick break before we move on. Last exercise, plank position, one weight. You're gonna pull that weight through. So if you're on your knees, that's fine. You can be on your knees, you can be on your toes. You're gonna take the weight, pull it underneath, set it to the other side. Take the weight, pull it through to the other side. Now, we're doing 10 total, or 8 total, of the pull throughs. Ready, set, and go. Reach underneath, pull it through. Reach underneath, and pull it through. Just transfer it back and forth. As soon as you're done, okay, we've got a quick cardio blast, and we're gonna do it again. Okay, so when you're done, you're gonna come to your feet. Now, here's the deal. If you've got stairs nearby, or if you've got room to run around your room, I want you to do that for 30 seconds. If you don't have any room, you're gonna do in place, high knees, okay, just like we did in the warm-up, high knees, low feet, high knees, low feet. With me, I'm gonna stay here and do that. If you've got room, time yourself 30 seconds, and we're going right now. Begin, high knees. If you're staying with me, it's high knees. And it's low. And it's high. Good job, good job. And low. Do it again, high knees. Come on, pump, 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 get low. And up. And low. One more time up, finish with high knees. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, right back to your snatches. Snatches. We're going another round through. So we have snatches, rows, renegade rows, lateral lunges, push-ups, plank pull through. I'll remind you, but we're gonna start right now. 3, 2, 1, 10 snatches on each side. Let's go. Go a little quicker now that you know it. Remember, it's a hinge. Don't start squatting, and we really want you to use your hamstrings and back for this exercise. If you're done with snatches, it's renegade rows next. That's in that plank position. 10 on one and then 10 on the other. You need both weights. Feet are wide or knees are wide when you're doing these renegade rows. Come on, you got this. I know it's getting challenging. I know you're getting tired. Okay, you're gonna just power right on through. Come on. Next exercise after renegade rows is lateral lunges. So come up to your feet with or without weight. 10 one, 10 the other. Begin when you're ready. Great form. Every single lunge. As we get tired, we like to let our knee kind of point out and we lean. We're sinking down. You guys look great. Almost there. Whenever you need to switch, go ahead and do that. After lateral lunges, it's push-ups, so you can go right to it. Push-ups, push-ups, everybody's favorite. To finish it off, you've got your plank pull through. So it's 10 total, one weight only. You can do this on your knees, your toes. As soon as you're done, your feet are on the ground, you are up. You're gonna get ready for that cardio blast again. It's 30 seconds. You run wherever you have space to run or with me. Ready? And let's begin. High knees, ready, set, go. High knees, get them up, get them up, get them up. Or run up and down your stairs. Whatever you've got, low. Get low, pump. Good, get up. You can run around if you got space, run forward and back. Good, low. Same thing, you can run, shuffle forward and back with those feet. You got this, get up. Get low. And time is up. Let's take it through one more time. Come on, snatches, rows, lunges. We're gonna finish this set off. And then we got some balance, little yoga flow at the end. We are out of here. So ready, set, get good posture, good core strength, and you're getting after it. Come on, keep your same reps. It's real tempting to drop reps, but that's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to stick with it. Renegade rows are your next exercise. You get right into it when you're ready. Plank position. And go for it. It's a lot harder doing them all on one side. I know, I did that intentionally for you. Okay? You're working on better balance that way in that tripod position. After renegade rows, it's up for lateral lunges. Okay, last time through lateral lunges. Get down low. Really drop your backside. Might get a 90-degree bend in the knee. As soon as you're done with your lunges, push-ups, and then that plank pull through. Then we're gonna finish with cardio. You know it, you love it. Whew. All right. Last exercise, plank pull through. You've got this. Finish it up, and then get right back to your feet. 10 total. All right, final piece of cardio. Woo. When I see those smiling faces, I'm gonna start the clock. So get up, get ready. 30 seconds total. That's all you've got left. And ready, set, let's go. Right now, high knees, or you take your run wherever you want. Low, come on, high. Gonna be quicker transitions, low. Come on, can you make your feet go faster? High, come on. Change gears quickly, low. Pump, 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 pump. High, you're doing great. Low, high. Last time, low. Come on, 3, 2, 1, done. Walk it out, guys. Woo! Killer set. Nice job. Take your arms behind you as you're walking. Tuck your chin in. Good, take one arm, reach it up and over, and then switch. So our next piece of work is all about balance, okay? So find a nice spot to balance on. If you've got a mat, I wouldn't recommend your mat. Just alternate those arms across your body here. Little tug. Alternate them behind the body. Little tug. Good. Just a release, catching your breath. Whew. Okay, so first one, okay, you're gonna stand on your right leg, your mirroring knee. You're gonna lift your left leg off the ground, okay? If you need to hold on to something, you can do that, or you have the option of keeping the toe on the ground instead of lifting the knee, okay? So all you're gonna do is engage your abdominals, and you're gonna clap underneath, okay? And then you're gonna tap the toe to the ground and lift and clap overhead, okay? So you're gonna clap underneath. We're trying not to round here, but really, okay, lift that knee and lift. If this bothers your back, okay, then you don't have to go underneath. You can just touch your leg and then overhead. So crunch and lift and crunch. Now your stabilizing knee is also slightly bent. And 2 more. It's not overly challenging, but it's just getting us comfortable on one foot. And switch to the other side. So a little crunch and lift. Also, really accentuates that good standing posture with both feet touching the ground. Good, you got 3 more. So I really squeeze the abs. And 1 more time. And done. Okay, next piece of balance, single leg deadlift. I want you to reach towards your opposite leg. So it looks like this, standing on the ground. Okay, right foot on the ground, left leg back behind you. Okay, normally we just have both hands reaching to the ground. This time, okay, I want you to reach your left hand towards your right, somewhere on your right knee or ankle or calf, wherever you can reach, and then stand back up. Same leg. Okay, so I know it's a little more challenging balance-wise. If you need to hold on to something with your right hand, you can do that. Okay, but reach across the body, same side. We're gonna try to get 5 on each side. Take your time. Reach, reach, reach. As soon as you've done 5, I'm coming up on 5 right here. I'm gonna switch to the other side. Here we go. So, it's okay, notice those imbalances. One knee wobbles a little more than the other, that's fine. I'm not gonna get too crazy with balance tonight. This is our last one. And then we're gonna cool down and stretch. I've got one more. And whew, we are done. Shake it out, guys. Nice job. I'm so proud of you guys. So good to see all your smiling faces on here. Okay, so we are gonna do a little bit of a flow to stretch out. So you do need your mat, or I'm gonna just use the grass, but whatever surface you have works. We're not gonna be laying on the ground, okay? It's mostly just for hands and knees if you needed it. So go into a flat back here. Okay, try to lengthen from tailbone through the crown of your head, and then forward fold. While you're here, give yourself a big hug if it feels good. If not, you can just keep the hands on the ground. And we'll go back to a flat back. Try to straighten those legs a little bit more. And forward fold. Again, either hands to the ground or behind. And let's walk our hands out into a downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder distance apart, hips are high. We're just gonna melt those heels to the ground. Good. From here, rock yourself forward into a plank position and let your knees gently drop to the ground, bending both elbows. Lower your body down and then keep those elbows squeezing in towards your ribs and go ahead and lift your chest. Tuck your toes, rock back into a downward facing dog. And we'll do that one more time. Rock forward into a plank. Gently lower the knees, elbows bend, and go ahead and lift your chest. Shoulders pulled down and away from the ears. And this time, rock back into a child's pose and stretch it out. All right, from here, go ahead and take your toes to the ground. Hips are high. Walk your hands back to your feet. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to bend both knees and reach our arms up into a chair. Good. As you stand up, I want you to press your palms back, squeeze your backside, hold, and drop back down into a chair. Nice and deep. Good ankle flexion here. And press your palms back, pull your shoulder blades together. Good. This time into the chair, and we're going to take our right hand to our left leg. So reach it across. Now try to open that extended arm just a little bit further up and back. And into your chair once again. And now switch. Put your arm across the body and open up. And right back to chair. Stand tall. Push your hands back. Stay right there. Now, squeezing through your glutes. Lift both arms up. Lift up through your rib cage. And start to press your hips forward. Now, you may stop right here. Maybe you've got great flexibility. You can go further back. We're just moving into a back bend here. So squeezing your glutes, lifting through your chest. Hold. Good. Now, I want you to soften both knees. Take your right hand, place it on the top of your glutes. Okay, and maybe find a little more movement here from this position. And reach both arms up again, straighten the legs, soften the knees again. Take the other hand behind onto the glutes and lift up and slightly back. And feel that stretch through the abdominals and then release. Good job. Take your right leg forward into a high lunge. The back heel off the ground, back knee slightly bent, hold. And we're going to straighten that back leg and drop the heel to the ground. Continue to lean back. Okay, back toe turns a quarter turn out to the side. So quarter turn out, continue to face forward. Okay, hips are square. Stay right there. Good, and then just open it out into a warrior two and hold. Okay, adjust your foot as needed. Really open up through the hips. Good job. We're gonna straighten our bent knee. So straighten that bent knee, shift your rib cage forward, and then let the arm drop. Maybe you drop to the thigh, maybe you drop to the ankle, completely up to you. And bend the knee again. Good, and then up to warrior two, and then revolve back to the front, step forward, take your other leg back, and we'll go back to that high lunge position, back knee slightly bent, hip flexor release, and then drop the back heel, lean back just a little further, back toe pivots out to the side, okay. Good, hips are still square to the front, and then we're gonna open that up into a warrior two, change your back foot a little bit if you need to, reach those arms long, and then we're gonna straighten that front leg, shift your weight forward, and slide on down into a triangle. Ooh. And bend the front knee once again. Good, and then pivot on the back toes, and step it back in. And let's take a deep inhale all the way up, and press your hands out, slightly back behind, and roll your shoulders. And you are done. Woohoo! Good job. Hopefully you're sweating buckets like I am out here. I'm like, can't even see.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Sweating buckets. Wow.
Good, you feel good? Kind of a gentle ease on in, you think, or was it too hard?
That was great.
Okay, good. Good. I wasn't trying to, knock you out of work too much for you.
I have to run and make dinner. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, don't forget, I forgot to do it, but don't forget your plank toe taps to the side, okay? 10 a day. Get in the mental focus of getting a little bit done every single day.
I wrote it down.
Yes, good for you. All right, you guys. After here, if you need to chat a little bit, but I really encourage you to start food journaling, and start, planning out those things ahead of time, like we just talked about. I'll send more information on that later. All right.
All right. Thanks,
Bye,
Sarah.
Bye, Ann.
Bye. Bye. Thanks.
Bye, Sally. Bye, Beth and Steve. See you guys.
Bye, Sarah. See you Wednesday.
Okay.
Whew, I'm sweating buckets.
I know, me too.
Me too.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
I sent you an email, but I need to pay you. Can I send you a check, or do you do PayPal, or?
Yes, I actually emailed you back, and I'm going to send you an invoice tonight so you can pay with a credit card if you want to, or if you want to send a check, that's fine too.
Okay, no, I'll pay by credit card. It's easier to track.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just send it. It'll come from ZipBooks. Not my personal email, but I use ZipBooks for bank, or for my whatever.
Accounting. Yes.
Accounting. Thank you.
Okay.
So I'll
that
get
works.
back to you tonight. Okay, awesome. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.